Hey everybody, this is Scott Hudspeth with Agent Mastermind. So excited to have you guys here. I appreciate you guys joining me for a very exciting class. You guys are probably wondering, what in the heck is Scott doing a class on Snapchat for? Well, hopefully after I'm done, you're going to realize that, man, that wasn't a bad waste of my time. And you can start to engage with people using one of the largest growing video communication platforms on planet Earth, called Snapchat. I've learned so much about this, and mostly from my children, which is kind of cool. But what you're gonna find out is this is for, well, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna go into this. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's get started. All right. First off, on the right-hand side, there's a question box. You're probably gonna have a lot of questions. I think I'm gonna cover all the questions you might have, and at the very end, I give you a link to a beginner's getting started for Snapchat. So I'm not gonna really go into the buttons per se. I'm gonna go into the different strategies on how to use this to get connect, engage, and interact with your clients moving forward, maybe from the past, how to connect with large numbers of people at local events. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna be using this a lot. So follow me, follow your lender if they're using it, and just start asking people, hey, you on Snapchat? And then also start putting this little ghost on all of your websites and phones and stuff like that. So I mentioned that in the webinar as well. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's do this. So what is Snapchat? Snapchat is a photo messaging app for iPhone and Android mobile devices. Users can take pictures of video and add text. This is one of the only platforms on Earth that allows you to take a video or a pic and draw on it. Like today, I'm playing this class on a Tuesday, and a lot of times, I don't know how this happens, but there's different templates that come up when you slide from left to right when you take a picture or video. And today it's the Tuesday, and it talks about giving. So I don't know if the app just updates itself automatically and how those things get there, but it's really cool how that things work. So you're going to have to play with that part. And again, the beginner's guide is going to show you that. It allows you to do drawings and a variety of different filters, which is really cool. For pics, they see a designated time limit. So I'm going to talk about this, and you're going, Scott, why would somebody only want to see a picture for 1 to 10 seconds? I'm going to talk about that. Send to selected contacts from their list, from your list. I don't know why I got there, from your list. So users can also set a story. So Snapchat come out and said, man, you know, how is it that, like, they can post a picture, they can post a video, and it's only there for a very short period of time, 1 to 10 seconds. Well, they come out with this thing called a story. So everybody has a story. And it's kind of like a wall. So your wall is good for 24 hours. So if you posted something right now as we speak, it would stay there for 24 hours, and people could watch it, look at it as many times as they want. So if you're sending something to just one individual, you wouldn't put it as a story on your storyboard. But if you're sending something to a large group of people, like for open houses or happy birthdays, you might put it on your story so they could see it or have time to see it over and over again, all right? Yes, you can send to a group using their story, and here's how you do it. Check this out. So a couple people have asked in the private Facebook group, how do I send to a select, I don't know, group of people? Like maybe I want to send to everybody in my neighborhood. So what you would do is you would, one, make sure they're on Snapchat. Two is you would see this little box that if you, Snapchat allows you to create a custom list to share your stories. The procedure is as follows. So open the Snapchat app, tap on the settings menu, the gear at the very top, and you're going to see this when you start playing around with it. Scroll to the privacy section and tap on share stories to, and then it says select a custom option and select context of your choice. So when you choose this little custom button, the next thing it does is open up your contacts, and then you would just choose who you wanted to share with. So when you posted to your story, it would only share with those people that you have chosen to share your story with, which is really cool. So a lot of fun with that. All right? Okay, so why am I talking about Snapchat? Just something else to waste time? You know what? It's not necessarily a time waster. It's a new way of people talking and people communicating, and it's so much easier to share a video or something really cool than just sending a text. It's so much faster, and you're going to see why when you start trying it out. Someone asked me about the ROI, and it's tough to say what the ROI is of building deep relationships, because really, and I've said this over and over again on many classes, we're not in the real estate business, we're not in the mortgage business, we're in the marketing to our database business. NAR said that 87% of the time, or somewhere around in there, the people said that they would use us again after they did business with us, but only 7% actually did. So what is the ROI? It's hard to say. If you're not using, I mean, if you're spending 2 to 3 hours on Facebook, I don't know, that's probably a waste of time. There's not a good ROI there. But if you're just in and out and connecting with people and wishing them happy birthday and actually having a conversation with people to build deep relationships and help them remember you, so when they do know somebody that's looking to buy or sell a home, they refer you, then yeah, absolutely, that's a great investment on your time, or a return on investment. Someone also asked, is the demographic mostly teenage girls? Now, you know what? The demographics for this, and I'm going to show you a couple stats, is 16 to 26. Gary Vee says that, 30 and under are using it, but I'm going to show you a very cool stat that you're going to want to pay attention to in just a second. And then a quote came out about, this is the value of ephemeral, which is forever. Great conversations are magical. That's because they are shared, enjoyed, but not saved. Pretty cool. And there's ways to save it, so I'm not going to go into that, but you can get creative. The benefit of Snapchat is its urgency. The cool part about Snapchat is if the capture, like when you look at something, you have to pay attention because it's not going to be there. If you don't pay attention and you're off doing something else, you're not going to see it, and you can't see it again unless, of course, it's posted to the story. But if it's an individual Snapchat from your kid or from one of your clients, or you're Snapchatting to them, they have to pay attention to it. Where if you post it, if you send a text, how many people have received a text and then later on in the day go, oh, crap, I forgot to respond? That's because you know it's there. There's no urgency. It's just like getting an email, where Snapchat, once you click that button and you view it, you got, depending on the time frame, and you can set the time frame that they see the pic, you got 10 seconds or less. And if you're not paying attention, you're not going to see it, and there's no way to get it back. So, all right, that's the difference between text, Instagram, and all that stuff. Check this out. So I pulled this up. 2015 National Association of Realtors says Gen Y comprises the largest share of home buyers at 32%, which is larger than all baby boomers combined. Younger boomers comprise of 16%. So Gen Y is those people that are 16 to 26, 16 to 24, somewhere in there. It's a big portion of who's buying homes. So it's just how they are communicating, all right? And then I pulled up 2014, Snapchat demographics and the real estate industry. The largest demographics of Snapchat users are millennials, a.k.a. those born between the 80s and the 2000s, a.k.a. more born in 86. In fact, 71% of all Snapchat users are under the age of 34. This statistic correlates nicely with another one that is just read on Realtor.com from November 14, and it says, this summer alone, millennials made up nearly 30% of buyers, and they represented the largest cohort of serious shoppers. So it's just, who are your demographics? If you're looking for retirees, this isn't the platform. You just have to start being aware of what's out there and how people are communicating and how people are growing up and all that stuff. So it's just one more thing. How is Snapchat different from Instagram? And I wanted to address this. So like, people are like, okay, I can post on Instagram and it's there forever. Well, that's the thing. It is there forever. People can see it. They can kind of go, and it's a wall and all that stuff. Your Instagram photos are publicly accessible via a variety of platforms and search methods. I can search pound real estate on Instagram and discover millions of users who are using this hashtag. Snapchat has no functionality. So, we'll be doing a class on Instagram. I just thought I'd do Snapchat first. It seems to be the buzz right now. 2 Snapchat users must add each other as contacts in order to send and receive snaps, making the app more personal. So it's definitely more personal. Photos posted on Instagram will remain on your profile unless you choose to delete them. So they're there forever, so there's no urgency to see them. They're just there. Snapchat's photos displays for a maximum of 10 seconds for 24 hours is the case in Snap Story before becoming permanently inaccessible. So every 24 hours, this is the cool part. If you don't see the Snapchat that you post in your story for within 24 hours, you don't see it. It's gone. The user may choose to save their snaps, but this will only save it to their local device if the receiver uses the screenshot function on their phone or chooses to replay Snap, the sender is notified. So what they're saying there is, before you actually send a Snap video or a Snap pic, save it to your pictures. Then you always have it. Okay, so it's not gone forever. If you want to share it, that's a really cool feature that I like, is sometimes I do want to share it with one of my friends that doesn't have Snapchat. So I'll take a picture in Snapchat. I'll do whatever I want to do to it, draw on it, make a funny face, point some arrows to it, whatever I want to do, maybe put a filter in there that they've added for the day, and then I'll save it and then never actually put it on Snapchat. Make sense? So it's a really cool way to get some really cool pictures. Maybe you want to take a picture of a house and go, this is you, with an arrow, And you can actually write on your screen. It's pretty crazy. You got to try this. And send that picture. It has so much more value and so much more meaning than just sending a picture, and then of course you got to go, this is you. It's just different. You know what I mean? It's going deeper with your clients. All right, if the photos aren't permanent, what's the point? The point of Snapchat is user mentality and focus. They have to focus. They have to pay attention to see it. Where on a text, on an email, on an Instagram, on Facebook, there's always other stuff going on. They don't have to really pay attention. They can always go back to it. So they kind of put it off. It's kind of like they prioritize their day. User experience on Instagram will typically focus on numbers of likes and followers. Points of prestige that can put a certain amount of pressure on the poster to provide content that will be highly engaged with. Where Snapchat, there's no pressure of likes or anything like that. You just, either you see it or you don't. On Snapchat, there's no such pressure. The point of Snapchat is to be fun and quirky, enticing, engaging your contacts with visual snippets of whatever you are doing. Teen and millennial users enjoy using Snapchat where they would traditionally send a text message. So you just got to know, my daughter very seldom texts. If I Snapchat her, she opens it instantly. It's just really weird. I remember saying this about 3 years ago, 4 years ago about phone calls. Like if I call my daughter, she won't answer, but if I text her, she'll answer. Now it's Snapchat. It's just how things are moving. My daughter's 20, going to be 21, so she'll be buying a house in 2 or 3 years. In many cases, it's easier and more stimulating to send a quick clip of the concert you are attending. And the cool part is you can send it to everybody in Snapchat by putting it on your story. Everybody can see it. That's the cool part about it. There's another cool feature that I'm going to share with you that has to do with anybody in the area. So say you are at a concert and you click this one button to connect with people. It shows you anybody that's on Snapchat in that area. It's amazing. All right. How can I use Snapchat to engage with millennial real estate agent clients? Snapchat is useful where text messages would traditionally be appropriate. So if you're thinking about sending a text, maybe think it's just one different button. Click that button and go, okay, is this more personal? Is it more engaging? Is it going to help me build a deeper relationship? That's what I'm going for. If you can bring a smile to someone's face or excitement to their lives, remember, it's not what we say or what we do. It's how we make them feel, and if we make them laugh, if we make them feel good, the better chance of you building a deep relationship, doing business with them, and getting referrals. You are forced to pay attention, or you will miss it. While Snapchat would not be useful as a lead generation tool, it is exceptionally useful for client engagement and retention. Right? That's what I've been saying the whole time. When you meet with the client and exchange mobile contact information, politely ask if they use Snapchat and if you can add them to keep them updated on House Hunt. I'm going to go into some really cool ideas here in just a second. So imagine being the receiving end of a text message. Hey, there's this great bungalow you should check out. Enticing, sure. Now imagine receiving a brief video or a few photos panning around a beautiful finished kitchen with sunshine beaming through the windows with the caption, great bungalow, amazing kitchen, and they click on it and that's all they see and like, oh my God, it's gone, it's so cool, I want to see it again. It's just different, you know what I mean? You can always save that video or save those pics and send them later if you want to. I would always recommend doing that. The beauty of Snapchat is that it draws the client into the environment and makes them want to see more. You use the limitation to your advantage and make your client feel compelled to request and attend showings. All right, so imagine if your client is receiving 5 to 10 thoughtful snaps from you per week, they're going to think, wow, this agent's really scoping out some great options. I need to check out these properties before somebody else does. Not only that, it allows them to get to know you, like you, and trust you. It allows them to get to know your personality, your culture, who you are, what you do. It just makes it fun. People like to work with who they know, like, and trust, and the deeper you go with them, the more they're going to work with you. Even after a client has committed to a property, you could snap a pile of papers, finishing up the paperwork, draw a little smiley face, just little crazy cool stuff like this. Or of the front of the property, your new home. You can write right in there. I'm going to show you a couple tricks on how to make it put more writing in there. The possibilities are endless. So as long as you're always being thoughtful and not intrusive. All right? You guys having fun? Is this pretty cool? Pretty crazy, right? Some of the ideas, and I got a lot more for you. So open houses. Let's talk about this. Promote your Snapchat open house on your website and social media channels. Pretty cool. Let people know that they can tune into your Snapchat story anytime on Saturday to watch live snaps from an open house. How cool would that be? So on Facebook, you let people know how to connect with you on Snapchat and say, hey, I'm going to be at this open house. I'm going to be sharing some snaps with you. Feel free to join in. You can either film all the snaps before the open house begins and add them all to your Snapchat story, which will exist for 24 hours. So the day of, the day before, whatever, it's going to be there for 24 hours. Alternatively, you snap the open house while people are walking through. So you can kind of have fun with it. Send 10-second market report videos to your Snapchat contacts. One other idea. Film a selfie video of you giving them the straight goods about some market statistics. And don't try to fit everything into one video. Of course, you got 10 seconds. Break it down into 4 or 5 engaging clips and send them throughout the day whenever you have 10 seconds, right? It doesn't have to be all at once. It can be whenever. This is a great way to keep your personal brand alive in people's mind on a regular basis and to promote your expertise on the subject. Now, another thing you could do is when you do these 10-second videos, before you actually publish them to your story or send them to a client, save them so you can post them on Facebook and Instagram and all this other stuff. Start building your brand out there. Think about the power, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all these other, YouTube. You could start putting these everywhere. You could put a whole series of videos together, and I don't have time today, but you know what? I'll mention it at the end. I'll mention an app that I know you can upload a bunch of videos in. So you could upload a bunch of your 10-second Snapchat videos and put 4 of them together in one little clip. It'd be pretty cool, kind of fun. This is a great way to keep your personal. Okay, so photos. Send photos of beautiful homes in a neighborhood to your contacts and add them to their story as well, so your contacts can view a bunch of beautiful properties updated regularly whenever they check out your story. Kind of cool with photos there. It's so much fun. Ask questions. Ask your Snapchat contacts a question using a photo with text or a short video. They can respond by text. They don't have to do a video. They don't have to put a picture back. But if they're connected with you, they can respond by text. There's just like a normal texting feature. Get them to respond either via the text function in Snapchat or by sending you a photo or video feedback. If you ask a question, hey, shoot me a video where you guys are at right now. Maybe. Okay, I won't go there. Send them a photo of a house and ask for their rating of 1 to 10. How fun would that be? I mean, that's just fun. You know, you see a cool house. Maybe, hey, give me a rating of this fireplace or this spiral staircase or indoor pool or indoor basketball. Like whatever it is, just have fun with it. Send them a video asking them to share the view from their place. Engage your audience is extremely valuable regardless of which online platform you're using. So I'm not saying use Snapchat. I'm saying this is just a really fun way to do it to tie in a bunch of other platforms. Showcase your personality. Showcase your personality through video and photo snaps regularly and add them to your story. Give potential customers a chance to get to know you before they ever meet you. Great way to do that. I always talk about that, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend that, especially if they, I guarantee you, like, they're going to go to Facebook and they're going to check you out. If you're on Snapchat, they're going to probably start following your snaps to find out what you're doing. And the more places you are, the more places that you're out there, they're thinking, oh my God, this person's everywhere. How can we not go with her, right? People won't make that investment until they feel comfortable with their agent. Snapchat can help with that. Snapchat for real estate brokers. So if you're a brokerage and you have a bunch of real estate agents, showcase the agents at your brokerage through a short video clip. Really great way to do that on a story of your, so you would have a Snapchat account that was your brokerage name. Film 10-second clips of each agent at your brokerage, maybe mentioning their favorite quote or stating how long they have been at an agent or which awards they have won or just saying a friendly hello. Send the snaps to your Snapchat contacts regularly, but not back-to-back. Maybe once a day. Your office and corporate culture. Send photos and videos of funny, interesting daily occurrences at your office to showcase your corporate culture. Whether your brand is fun or light or luxurious or high-end, possibilities with this one is pretty much endless. Special occasions and maybe a Merry Christmas or an April Fool's joke would be great. Just have fun with it. That's what people are looking for. Again, it's not what we do or what we say, it's how we make people feel is how we're going to build those deep relationships and get referrals from them. Your clients and moments. Commemorate that. This is probably the biggest one. You have to do this absolutely positively, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's, I would do it everywhere. Commemorate that special moment in clients' lives when they sign their ownership papers at your office with a Snapchat video or photo of the happy new homeowner. So exciting to do. It's just, I don't know, it's just, if you've bought a home before, how exciting that is and how that feels. If you capture that in video or capture that in a picture and put some fun times in there, just videotape the whole from the start to the finish and start a video series, again, saving it to your phone before you publish it, so you keep everything. It would be a really cool collage to send beginning to end to somebody that you did Snapchat with throughout the whole process. I just think that'd be so cool. Staging open houses and tips. A couple quick tips about staging your home for open houses. So like you could do really quick storyline of that, or maybe a quick explanation of why buying a property will help a realtor is a wise choice. Again, I can't stress how cool this is. Having fun with a different platform, connecting with different people. You just don't know who's there. You don't know who your client is, like which one of your clients are there. But if you start asking them and just make it part of your conversation, it's amazing what will happen, because people love to communicate in the platforms that they love, and that's what's exciting. But also, you get to start saving really cool stuff in your phone that you can now share on other platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. New listings. Take photos of new listings that are arriving on your agent's desk and add them to your Snapchat story so that people can constantly watch the newest listings released by your brokerage, fresh every 24 hours. Exciting stuff there, right? And take a picture of the actually listing sheet, say, ooh, exciting, can't wait to see it, just all this other stuff, Growing your Snapchat contact list. The great thing about Snapchat is that it helps you join the community of fellow snappers rather easily. You can search for contacts from Snapchat members. So when you get an account in Snapchat, again, I'm going to give you a beginner's guide to Snapchat. I'm not going to go over all the buttons. I'll let you play with it. But when you log into Snapchat, it's going to ask you to connect with your contacts, and then it's going to tell you which of your contacts are actually in Snapchat, so you can start adding them to request a friendship there inside ChatSnap. It's pretty cool. Many of them will return the favor immediately if you request a friend, and it can begin sending them snaps and them to you. But much like any other social network, if you decide to implement Snapchat into your marketing strategy, you should be including your Snapchat username on all of your business collateral. Let people know that you are a Snapchat by adding the icon of your username to your website, your Facebook page, Instagram bio, your Twitter bio, your LinkedIn profile, your brokerage site, your business card, and all other marketing materials. Always put it there. You just never know who you're going to come across or who's going to see it. Like these younger crowd, it just catches their eye. They're like, oh my God, they're on Snapchat. I want to work with this person. Like, you just never know why people are going to make a decision to work with you. You just never know. So you got to be there, and you got to let them know you're on there. Don't be shy to mention the potential clients next time you're out in a networking function. I guarantee it'll raise some questions. So just let people know where you're at. Let people know what you're doing. You go to a concert or graduation, or just let people know about it. Be personal and let people into your lives and build deep relationships. That's what people like. Some other ideas. The contract is accepted. So excited for you with big emoji on it, and you write congrats on it. Full offer on your home with big emoji and time or place. So you can put the time of that it happened or the place that it happened. It's pretty cool. Or you can use both. And it shows you in how to do that. You would just hold down one profile while you're there, and so you could do the time and place and have a picture of the home, accepted offer. So cool. Happy birthday video, new construction video. So you say you're part of a construction company and you're building homes, and you're one of the agents that sells these new construction homes. You could be Snapchatting different stages of the homes that are going up and the different homes that are going up, and you can start with the dirt, again, saving every single step of the way to your phone so you could use it in different platforms, or a collage or video that you have somebody tie together for you in Fiverr. Home buying tips to your buyers. Answer their question before they ask. Get in the mind of the consumer. What are they thinking right now? Shoot them a Snapchat and send it to them. Hey, I know you're wondering about the appraisal. It's being ordered today. It should be back by the end of the week, and there shouldn't be any problem. I'll let you know as soon as it comes in. Home inspection. Yeah, we should probably do a home inspection. I'd hate to see a furnace go out or a roof have a leak in it that we didn't check out, and it's a very small price to pay for a large savings if something is wrong. Home selling tips. Get in the head of the client before they think of it. Again, buying tips, selling tips. There's so many things you could Snapchat out, and then again build that collage of video platform, a video series of all this stuff that you start collecting to use on different social media platforms. This is pretty cool, man. So if you want to connect with me, your own personal Snapchat codes. So what you want to do is, if you have Snapchat chat up right now, go ahead and look at this is called a QR code. Just so you know, Snapchat spent $23 million to buy Snap.me. You don't have to go there. You don't have to download anything. But if you hold the Snapchat video as if you're going to snap a photo or a video over this QR code, hold your finger not on the actual video or pic button, but over the actual Snapchat. It actually scans it, and it will allow you to connect with me using this QR code. It's so cool. So when you meet somebody and they do have Snapchat, all I got to do is open this up, you scan it, boom, their stuff's in your information, you guys are connected. Here's what it does when you scan your own stuff. It actually laughs at you because it knows that it's you. It's kind of funny. So I just wanted to make that picture. So guess who? Here's how you do it. Point snap camera on someone's Snapchat QR code and tap. And then this little yellow bar comes up. Now, the yellow bar is a little different than what it looks like right there, and I actually did one. So guess who this is? If you want to scan it, go ahead. So this is the American Music Awards. So, and this is what it looks like. It says add a friend, and then you would add a friend that way by scanning their QR code. So everybody that has a Snapchat has a QR code that's tied to them in Snapchat. So when you're with friends, you can just scan that by doing how I just showed you and be connected. Pretty cool. $23 million. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, offered to buy Snapchat for $3 billion. They turned him down. Now they're saying it's worth estimated $19 billion. So crazy stuff, and it's all in database, guys. I'm telling you, the reason these things are so much, like the reason Facebook is worth so much, because he has an audience. The reason the Snapchat is so worth so much and growing so fast is because it's building their database. Guess who the most successful real estate agents are on planet Earth? The ones with the biggest database, the ones that connect the most with their database. It's all the same, my friends. It's no different. So we're just using one more platform to connect with one more person that we might get in one more referral from. That's really what all this is about, okay? There's a Discover menu, just so you know that this thing's getting big. Check this out. So CNN's on there, ESPN's on there. These guys do daily snaps to Snapchat that you can watch if you want to. I just want to show you people are paying big money to be there. It's called the Flipboard. All right, a couple hidden tricks. Use 2 different filters at once. So I don't have any way to show you, but how you do it is when you snap a photo or snap a video, all you do is once you get to where you're at, hold your finger on the actual filter that you like and then keep sliding with the other finger, and it allows you to bring 2 filters in together. For example, say you want to have the place, which I don't know how it does it, but it geocodes it so it'll pull up your city that you're in, and then you can pull up the time, the date, the speed, whatever. And then how to add extra text. So what you would do is you would go to your message, you would go on your phone, you would go to your notes section, whether it's Droid or Apple. You would type in whatever you want to put in the actual notes section of the photo or the video, and then you would copy it and then paste it in there and allow you to put as much as you want. So there's a little trick for you that's really, really cool. And I'll be doing some of that on my Snapchat, so I'll show you how to do that as well. So the couple fun hidden tricks that I found out that were exciting to me. All right? You guys having fun? All right, cool. All right, so here's how to get the beginner's guide to Snapchat. It's if you go to agentmastermind.com/Snapchat, it'll take you to the beginner's guide that is thanks to Mashable. It did it for us, and it shows you all the different cool stuff you can do that's really, really cool to get started, how to sign up, what to expect, all kinds of really cool stuff. So the beginner's guide to Snapchat, go to agentmastermind.com/Snapchat. And again, thanks to Mashable. I appreciate you for doing that. It's an awesome place to be. And so I'm going to finish with this. To use or not to use. One thing for sure, this is yet a you don't have to be on Snapchat. No one ever knows if it'll catch on. Like there's, again, 16 to 20, like 30, 35, somewhere in there. It's populated by teens at the moment. This may change since teens tend to spot trends early and first. However, the change would happen slowly since most busy adults have already joined some combination of Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Instagram, and all that stuff. Everybody's always trying to keep up. The one thing is, man, you just don't know where your client's at. So I wanted to get this information out there, give it you the most that I can, the best that I can, and help you to, my goal is to help you get one more client that knows, likes, and trusts you, and just a way to communicate with them. And if this is one of them, awesome. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a great way. I do a lot of events. I do a lot of fun stuff. So it's a fun way that, you know what, if all you do is communicate with your kids on Snapchat, it's one more way to communicate with your kids and stay close to them. So that's important to me, and it should be important to you. So, so where does this leave you? a decision you have to make. And again, have a lot of fun with it. It's change. It's just a different button. So instead of doing text, you would do Snapchat. Have some fun with it. Try it out when you're, when you're sitting there on a Saturday or Sunday or at night with your family. Have fun with it. Do it together. Have your kids show you how to use it. They're the ones that are going to probably know the most about it, and they're going to show you all the little tricks that they do on how to make it happen. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate you being here on Agent Mastermind. I hope everybody has an awesome holiday season. I know it's coming up right around the corner, and I look forward to seeing you guys right here on Agent Mastermind on the web. Take care, everybody. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.